this video, we'll show you how to experience the city like a local, from exploring historic landmarks to discovering hidden gems off the beaten path. Amsterdam is one of the world's most beautiful and unique cities, with a rich cultural heritage and a vibrant atmosphere that draws visitors from around the globe. Amsterdam is home to several iconic landmarks, each with their unique history and charm. Amsterdam is known for its beautiful network of canals, which were built in the 17th century during the Dutch Golden Age. The canals were constructed as a way to expand the city and create more space for housing and commerce. Today, they're one of the city's most iconic landmarks and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are more than 100 kilometers of canals in Amsterdam, and they're lined with picturesque houses, cafes, and shops. The best way to explore them is on foot, by bike, or by taking a boat tour. One popular option is to take a canal boat tour, which will give you a unique perspective on the city and its architecture. There are many different tour companies to choose from, and most offer guided tours in multiple languages. Some tours even include a meal or drinks, making for a memorable and relaxing experience. If you prefer to explore on your own, I recommend walking or biking along the canals. There are several scenic routes to choose from, including the famous Canal Ring, which is lined with historic buildings and offers stunning views of the city. Another great way to experience the canals is by visiting some of the museums and attractions located along the waterways. For example, the Anne Frank House, the Rijksmuseum, and the Van Gogh Museum are all located on or near the canals, making for a convenient and enjoyable day of sightseeing. Amsterdam's canals are an essential part of the city's charm and character. Whether you choose to explore by boat, on foot, or by bike, I'm sure you'll be captivated by their beauty and history. The Rijksmuseum is one of the most famous and important museums in Amsterdam, and it's home to a vast collection of art and artifacts from the Dutch Golden Age. The museum was founded in 1800 and moved to its current location on Museumplein in 1885. The building is an impressive artwork, with a grand entrance hall and beautiful gardens. The collection at the Rijksmuseum is truly vast, with over 1 million objects in its collection. The museum's most famous pieces are its collection of paintings by Dutch masters, including Rembrandt, Vermeer, and Frans Hals. The Night Watch, painted by Rembrandt in 1642, is perhaps the museum's most famous painting and is an iconic masterpiece of the Dutch Golden Age. In addition to its paintings, the Rijksmuseum also has an extensive collection of sculptures, decorative arts, and historical artifacts. Visitors can see everything from medieval armor to 18th-century furniture to Delft pottery. The Rijksmuseum has recently undergone a major renovation and expansion, with the addition of a new entrance hall and exhibition spaces. Today, the museum attracts millions of visitors each year and is a must-see destination for anyone interested in Dutch art and history. Visitors can spend hours exploring the galleries and soaking up the history and culture of the Netherlands. The Van Gogh Museum is another famous art museum in Amsterdam and is dedicated to the life and work of the Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh. The museum is located in the Museumplein area, near the Rijksmuseum and Stedelijk Museum. The Van Gogh Museum has the largest collection of Van Gogh's paintings in the world, with over 200 paintings, 500 drawings, and 700 letters by the artist on display. The museum's collection covers all periods of Van Gogh's life, from his early work as a struggling artist to his later, more famous paintings like The Starry Night and Sunflowers. In addition to its collection of Van Gogh's paintings, the museum also has works by other artists who were influenced by Van Gogh and exhibits on Van Gogh's life and times. Visitors can learn about Van Gogh's personal struggles and his relationships with other artists like Gauguin and Toulouse-Lautrec. The Van Gogh Museum is also notable for its architecture, with a modern wing designed by Japanese architect Kisho Kurokawa added to the original building in the 1990s. The museum's outdoor garden is a peaceful oasis in the middle of the city, with sculptures and plantings inspired by Van Gogh's paintings. The Van Gogh Museum is a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, and visitors can easily spend a few hours exploring the galleries and learning about one of the most famous artists in history. The Anne Frank House is one of the most famous landmarks in Amsterdam and is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in the history of World War II and the Holocaust. The house is located in the heart of Amsterdam, near the Westerkerk and the Jordaan neighborhood. The Anne Frank House is the actual house where Anne Frank and her family lived in hiding for 2 years during World War II before they were betrayed and arrested by the Nazis. The house has been preserved as a museum, with exhibits on Anne Frank's life and times, as well as the history of the Holocaust and the persecution of Jews during the war. Visitors to the Anne Frank House can walk through the actual rooms where Anne and her family lived, including the famous secret annex, where they hid from the Nazis. The house has been restored to its original condition and includes many of the Frank family's original furnishings and personal items. The museum also includes exhibits on the life and legacy of Anne Frank, including her famous diary and the many translations and adaptations of the book around the world. Visitors can also learn about the history of the Holocaust and the experiences of other Jewish families who went into hiding during the war. The Anne Frank House is a powerful and moving experience for visitors, and it offers an important reminder of the importance of tolerance and human rights in today's world. The museum is a popular destination, so visitors should plan ahead and book tickets in advance to avoid long lines. The Jordaan is a charming and historic neighborhood located in the heart of Amsterdam, just west of the city center. The area was originally built in the 17th century as a working-class neighborhood for immigrants and laborers, and it retains much of its old-world charm and character to this day. The Jordaan is known for its narrow streets, quaint houses, and beautiful canals. It's a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, with many shops, cafes, and restaurants offering a wide range of food and drink options. One of the highlights of the Jordaan is the Noordermarkt, a lively market that takes place on Saturdays and Mondays. Here visitors can browse stalls selling everything from fresh produce and flowers to antiques and crafts. The market is also home to several food stalls offering delicious Dutch treats like stroopwafels and poffertjes. The Jordaan is also home to several historic churches, including the Westerkerk and the Noorderkerk, both of which date back to the 17th century. Visitors can climb to the top of Westerkerk's bell tower for stunning views of the city and the surrounding canals. One of the best ways to explore the Jordaan is simply by walking around and taking in the sights and sounds of the neighborhood. Visitors can wander down the narrow streets, admire the beautiful buildings, and stop for a coffee or a bite to eat at one of the many cafes and restaurants in the area. Overall, the Jordaan is a must-see destination for anyone visiting Amsterdam, and it offers a glimpse into the city's rich history and culture. Dam Square is a large public square in the heart of Amsterdam's city center. The square is named after the dam that was built here in the 13th century to connect the banks of the Amstel River, and it has been an important gathering place for centuries. Dam Square is surrounded by several important buildings and landmarks, including the Royal Palace, the Nieuwe Kerk, and the National Monument. Dam Square is also home to several cafes, restaurants, and shops, making it a popular destination for tourists and locals. Visitors can grab a coffee or a snack and take in the sights and sounds of the bustling square, which is often filled with street performers, artists, and musicians. The Royal Palace is an impressive building located on the western side of Dam Square. Originally built in the 17th century as a city hall, the building was converted into a palace in the early 19th century and has been used for ceremonial events and official receptions ever since. The Royal Palace features an opulent interior that reflects the country's royal history and culture. Visitors can explore several lavishly decorated rooms, including the Council Chamber, the Empire Room, and the White Hall. One of the most impressive features of the Royal Palace is its collection of art and historical artifacts. Visitors can view a collection of portraits of Dutch monarchs, including King Willem-Alexander, as well as a display of armor and weaponry from the 17th and 18th centuries. The palace also features a beautiful courtyard and garden that are open to the public. The Royal Palace is a must-see destination for anyone visiting Amsterdam, and it offers a fascinating glimpse into the country's royal history and culture. The Nieuwe Kerk, or New Church, is a beautiful Gothic-style church located in the heart of Amsterdam, adjacent to the Royal Palace on the Dam Square. Despite its name, the church is not actually new. It was originally built in the 15th century to replace an older church that had burned down. The Nieuwe Kerk is known for its stunning architecture, with a tall spire and intricate stone carvings. The interior of the church is equally impressive, with vaulted ceilings, stained glass windows, and a collection of beautiful artworks. One of the most impressive features of the Nieuwe Kerk is its collection of historical artifacts and art. The church has served as a venue for exhibitions and cultural events since the 1970s, and its exhibits often showcase important works from the country's history and culture. For example, past exhibitions have included displays of works by Dutch masters like Rembrandt and Vermeer, as well as exhibitions on historical figures like William of Orange. The church also hosts important national events, such as royal coronations and inaugurations. Most recently, the Nieuwe Kerk was the site of the coronation of King Willem-Alexander in 2013. Visitors can take a guided tour of the church and its exhibits or attend one of the many concerts and performances held in the church throughout the year. The Nieuwe Kerk is an important and impressive destination in Amsterdam, and it offers a fascinating glimpse into the city's history and culture. The National Monument is a striking memorial located on Dam Square in the heart of Amsterdam. The monument was erected in 1956 to commemorate the victims of World War II, and it has since become an important symbol of Dutch resistance and liberation. The National Monument consists of a white stone pillar that is nearly 72 feet tall, topped with a sculpture of a woman with her arms raised to the sky. The woman represents freedom, while the four sculptures surrounding her symbolize the Dutch resistance. The monument is surrounded by a small pool of water and a plaza, which is often used for events and ceremonies. The National Monument is an important part of Amsterdam's history and culture, and it serves as a reminder of the atrocities of war and the importance of freedom and resistance. Every year on May 4th, the Dutch commemorate the victims of World War II with a national ceremony held at the National Monument. The ceremony includes a moment of silence and the laying of wreaths at the monument. Amsterdam Central Station, also known as Amsterdam Centraal, is the city's main transportation hub. Located in the heart of Amsterdam, it's the country's largest and busiest train station, with around 200,000 passengers passing through its doors every day. The station was originally built in 1889 and underwent a major renovation in the early 2000s to expand its facilities and modernize its infrastructure. Today, it features a striking neo-Renaissance facade and a spacious interior with a wide range of amenities for travelers. Inside the station, you'll find a variety of shops, restaurants, and cafes, as well as a tourist information center, a bike rental service, and even a mini-museum dedicated to the history of Amsterdam's railways. Several platforms for trains, buses, and trams make it easy to travel to other parts of the city and beyond. One of the most impressive features of Amsterdam Centraal is its beautiful arched ceiling, which is made up of more than 2,500 diamond-shaped panels and dates back to the station's original construction. The ceiling was restored during the recent renovation and is now illuminated by a series of LED lights that change color throughout the day, creating a stunning visual effect. Overall, Amsterdam Centraal is not just a functional transportation hub, but also a beautiful and historic landmark that's well worth a visit, whether you're arriving in the city or just passing through. The Vondelpark is Amsterdam's largest and most famous park, and it is a beloved destination for locals and visitors alike. Located in the heart of the city, the park covers over 120 acres and is named after the Dutch poet and playwright Joost van den Vondel. The Vondelpark is known for its lush greenery, peaceful lakes, and winding paths that are perfect for strolling, jogging, or cycling. The park is also home to a variety of attractions and amenities, including playgrounds, sports facilities, and several cafes and restaurants. One of the most popular attractions in the Vondelpark is the open-air theater, which hosts a variety of performances throughout the summer months. Visitors can enjoy everything from concerts and plays to stand-up comedy and dance performances in the beautiful natural setting of the park. Another popular feature of the Vondelpark is the Blauw Theehuis, or Blue Tea House, a charming cafe that dates back to 1937. The cafe is known for its outdoor terrace and cozy atmosphere, and it is a popular spot for locals to gather for a cup of coffee or a drink. The Vondelpark also offers a variety of recreational activities, including tennis courts, a skate park, and a sports field. Visitors can rent bicycles, roller skates, or even a boat to explore the park and its surroundings. The Albert Cuyp Market is a bustling street market located in the De Pijp neighborhood of Amsterdam, and it is one of the city's most popular destinations for locals and tourists alike. The market is named after the 17th-century Dutch painter Albert Cuyp, who is known for his depictions of daily life in the city. The market stretches for over a kilometer along the Albert Cuypstraat, and it is known for its vibrant atmosphere and diverse selection of goods. Visitors to the market can find everything from fresh produce and seafood to clothing, jewelry, and souvenirs. One of the highlights of the Albert Cuyp Market is its selection of Dutch specialties and international cuisine. Visitors can sample traditional Dutch treats like stroopwafels, poffertjes, mini pancakes, and herring, as well as dishes from around the world, including falafel, sushi, and crepes. The market is also a great place to find unique souvenirs and gifts to take home. Visitors can browse a wide variety of stalls selling everything from handmade jewelry and clothing to antique books and vinyl records. In addition to its shopping and dining options, the Albert Cuyp Market is a great place to experience the lively energy of Amsterdam's street culture. Visitors can enjoy live music and street performances, and watch as locals go about their daily routines. The Heineken Experience is a popular attraction in Amsterdam that offers visitors a unique and interactive look at the history and brewing process of one of the world's most famous beers. The experience is housed in the former Heineken brewery, which dates back to the 19th century. The tour begins with a multimedia presentation that covers the history of Heineken, from its founding in 1864 to its status as a global beer brand. Visitors then embark on a self-guided tour of the brewery, which includes interactive exhibits, videos, and displays that illustrate the brewing process, from the ingredients to the bottling and packaging. One of the highlights of the Heineken Experience is the chance to sample the beer itself. Visitors can taste a freshly brewed Heineken beer and learn how to pour the perfect pint using the traditional skim and serve technique. Another popular feature of the Heineken Experience is the opportunity to interact with the brand through fun and immersive experiences. Visitors can play games, pose for photos, and even record their own Heineken commercial in a professional studio. The Heineken Experience also offers a variety of additional activities and experiences, including beer tastings, workshops, and VIP tours. Visitors can also browse the gift shop, which offers a wide selection of Heineken merchandise and souvenirs. The Heineken Experience is a fun and engaging way to learn about the history and culture of one of the world's most iconic beer brands. Whether you're a beer enthusiast or just looking for a unique and entertaining experience in Amsterdam, the Heineken Experience is definitely worth a visit. The Skinny Bridge, or Majeerbrug in Dutch, is one of the most iconic and beloved landmarks in Amsterdam. Spanning the Amstel River, this beautiful wooden drawbridge has been a fixture of the city's landscape since it was first constructed in the 17th century. The bridge gets its name from its narrow design, which measures just 3 meters wide. Despite its slim profile, the Skinny Bridge is able to accommodate both pedestrians and cyclists, making it a popular route for those traveling between the city center and the De Pijp neighborhood. The Red Light District, or De Wallen in Dutch, is one of the most infamous neighborhoods in Amsterdam. Located in the city's historic center, the Red Light District is known for its network of narrow streets, neon-lit windows, and sex shops, making it a popular destination for those seeking adult entertainment. Despite its reputation, the red light district is also a vibrant and historic part of the city, with a rich cultural heritage and a lively atmosphere that draws visitors from around the world. The area is home to a number of historic landmarks and monuments, including the Old Church and the National Monument to the Victims of World War II. The red light district is perhaps best known for its window prostitution, which is legal in the Netherlands. The area is home to hundreds of window brothels, where sex workers stand in illuminated windows to advertise their services to passers-by. The district also has a number of sex shops, peep shows, and adult theaters, making it a hub for the adult entertainment industry. Despite its reputation as a seedy and unsafe area, the red light district is generally quite safe, with a large police presence and strict regulations in place to protect both sex workers and visitors. However, it is important for visitors to be aware of their surroundings and to avoid taking photos or engaging in any activities that may be considered disrespectful or invasive. So, there you have it, our guide on how to explore Amsterdam like a local. Whether you're interested in art, history, or just soaking up the city's vibrant atmosphere, Amsterdam has something for everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.